How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Cov Plays FIFA, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video on some of the secrets on pro clubs you might not know and you maybe should know. So I'm going to be going through basic little tips what might make your team a lot better after this as your player also. And I'm going to be starting off with the passing, which is something a lot of people do not still know about. I did go over this last year, but some of the people who are new, there is something in passing you do need to know about, and that is having over 85 vision, 85 short passing and 85 long passing. If you do have that, this is bearing in mind if you're a midfielder or a striker, depending on your style of play. But if you're a midfielder, I do recommend having those three stats combined over 85, otherwise you will not be able to do the auto lock on through ball, which you just seen there, which is a very important part of the game. If you can't do the auto lock on through ball as a midfielder, you'll have so many strikers or wingers missing out on them opportunities to get in behind a lot more fast. You'll notice on Ultimate Team players with those passes just fly straight through every time. So I do recommend checking that out and giving it a go yourself. It was stated on their website as well, so this is definitely something that's been confirmed. And the next thing I was going to talk about as well, guys, if you do feel like you want to have an explosive dribbling build, you need to check that you have 90 acceleration, 90 sprint speed, and also, no, sorry, not 90 sprint speed, 90 agility, 90 balance and 90 dribbling. Them four will make your player a lot more agile, a lot more responsive. And again, I always top it off with the reactions, which we do know is a very important thing for pro clubs. Again, anyone who plays Ultimate Team, you'll notice all the best players on the game, like Messi's and stuff like that, they all have really high reactions up in the 90s, and for that reason it makes the player a lot more responsive, hence why it's called reactions. So I do recommend giving that a look. Now the next thing you want to be looking at is your depth on your custom tactics. A lot of people do get this wrong as a team and their style of play. So if you're a team that does play like a really good style of play, like you like to play tiki-taka, you have the ball a lot, you're controlled on the system you play, I recommend trying 70 depth or above. So that'll help you keep that pressure organisation. Your players will be on the halfway line. It will obviously leave over the top balls there, you'll be vulnerable, but you will be able to keep that high intensity press. And obviously as you're playing short passes, you'll be able to respond to that stuff a lot more. But on the other hand, if you're playing like a defensive system, a lot of your players are new, I do recommend not using anything above 40 depth, because if you do that, you'll basically put your players in neutral ground. You won't be able to play against the better teams on clubs. And it's the same with the match opposition setting. I do recommend checking that you have that on, because that will help then you face teams with similar opponents. And if you're on 11, maybe turn it off, because then you'll be able to find teams with less opponents, helping you find games quicker. I will do another part to this video, guys. It's a very short video as per usual, so I do hope this just gives you a little bit of an insight to some of the little secrets that a lot of the top players do. I will be going through a few more things like how to attack in the next video and how to score more goals, because I have done that before, but I do have a lot more to offer on that aspect. The same with a dribbling tutorial coming soon. So guys, I hope you can check that out. Turn your notifications on, guys, if you want to do that, and also maybe subscribe if you haven't, if you're new around here. Hope you enjoyed. Take it easy.